Hi, I'd like to welcome everybody back to this lovely garden in South Wales. You can see the blue sky behind me. I'm making advantage of being outside while the weather's still warm enough to do so, even in shirt sleeves. I understand that here we've got a cold snap coming later in the week, so I may not be able to be outside, but it's good to be outside again with everyone. First thing I want to do is say congratulations, we've completed Module 1. Though I am aware, following the conversation that we had on Skype yesterday with Lynn Marie and Martin, that there is still, or are still, a number of conversation threads to do with the benefits of online versus face-to-face and how an online facilitator would work, that I think still need to be continued with the discussion. So I am going to suggest that even though we're focusing on Module 2, that I haven't closed the door to a follow-on conversation regarding those elements from Module 1. And I know perhaps John might want to join in that as well. I look forward to talking to John and to Kath on Wednesday of this week. There's an open invitation to Martin and Lynn Marie, though I suspect, Lynn Marie, you're going on your trip, so you won't be available. Plus, it'll be rather in the middle of the night, I think. But the invitation is for 6:30 UK time on Wednesday. That's Wednesday the 2nd of November, when I have an hour Skype conversation, again, really looking over Module 1 elements. So I say, we're now entering Module 2. Module 2 is quite well defined. We're moving ourselves now into looking at the various models that have been applied to online learning and how it works. There are 3 outlined in the Module 2 notes, which I would like you to have a look at in some depth, maybe do some research around them, and then there is a response on those, an assignment linked to that. We will also have a case study setting where a number of scenarios have been set up for situations that may arise in courses that you may be leading very soon. And it's good to practice those and to think about those and think about your responses to those. I'm going to ask everybody to have a look at all of them and really have a good response, and then try and also respond to other people's work. I think that's a key thing that's come out of Module 1, that you begin to realize that actually the power of online learning is not so much in the power of the facilitator doing their job, but actually in the interaction that you begin to get between the peers on the course and between your cohort of learners. You begin to make those personal contacts and also begin to understand the thought processes of those people as well. The role of a facilitator obviously is slightly different. It's a case of sitting back and looking at that conversation, deciding where it needs to go, if it needs to be modified. So you've been put in the position as a participant in this course specifically to experience that, but also to appreciate the facilitation role. So I look forward to further contributions in week 2, Module 2. We will have another Skype conversation this coming Sunday, which I think is the 6th of November. I hope to run that again at 9 AM, which would mean it will be manageable, I think, by most people. But we'll check on that as the week goes through. So good luck, and we'll see you online this week.